I've got a question for you. This is what I meant to ask you. Top this up. Is there... We are having a noise off. Better not say too much in case the neighbours subscribe to my channel. Good evening and, well, good evening, good afternoon, but welcome back to the channel. I thought I'll come back on and do a little bar ramble. I've had a week. I wasn't say a good week, but I've had a week at work. And then I was a good boy last night, Friday night. I stayed in, I've babysat my two little fantastic grandchildren. So we went up to Lee area, babysat. And my daughter and boyfriend went out to some sort of like gig thing, a festival thing. And I picked them up and they were absolutely well. When you're sober and people are drunk, maybe they look more drunk than I thought, but they were pretty, they looked merry and happy, put it that way. So I woke up today fully fresh and like a daisy. So I thought, you know what, I'll go down the garden. Jill's doing a few bits and bobs. It's nice. It's not a sunny day, it's a warm day. It's 25 here in the UK today. What are we in July? End of July at the moment. July, close to the 31st, I think. Whatever it is, 28th, I don't know. And I thought, I'll go down the garden. I said to Jill, I want to go down the garden. I've been 3D printing all week. I've done a little adapter for my inlet on my pole. Not that many of you are probably interested. Have got any lights here? It's a bit dark here and dull. And I thought, I'll do a little video in the garden. So I got my camera out and I got some bits, 3D printed bits, and I thought I'd do a boring little pole video. Have a beer while I'm waiting. What's the time? Alexa, what's the time?
The time is 1:32 p.m.
1:32 on a Saturday afternoon. First beer going down. I don't normally drink sort of Saturday lunch. Like I said, I was a good boy last night, so I think I've got brownie points. I haven't been out a week. So, yeah. So I came down the garden. I do wonder if my neighbour saw me trimming some hedge bits back, because I've got some bits coming over the fence. And he's out there trimming. Anyway, so I came down the garden to do a little video of my Paul bits and pieces I've printed. And all of a sudden, just as I sort of set my camera up and set my bits and pieces up, then the neighbours got the hedge clippers out for the first time this year, I think. And then the lawnmower comes out, then someone else in the back garden comes out with something else, then someone else comes out. We're surrounded by gardens. I said to Jill, this really pisses me off, really pees me off. It doesn't matter, to be fair. We all got to cut our grass and cut bits and pieces back, which is great. You have a tidy up. It annoys me a bit when you watch these videos of these people. And for some reason, I've been watching these Paul videos, and I've been watching. Let's have a mouthful of this. Cheers, by the way. Once you start watching certain videos, you get bombarded with videos, don't you? And I've been watching these Paul videos, predominantly in America. The Americans, they love their Pauls, what certain people do. And they've got loads of land. Not everybody got loads of land, but America's a huge place. And everyone I've seen with these above ground pools, got huge lumps of land, and they've got these big frigging above ground pools they've got. And they look like nuts. And I am squashing my little 30, 40, 50 foot garden, whatever it is. I don't know, a tiny little garden, semi-detached place. In the UK, you've got these little gardens lined up. And you do your best what you can with what you've got, I suppose. But so anyway, I went down the garden to set up and do a video. And then, I'm not bothered about the noise, but it's just, I was going to do a video. And then you got noise from there, noise from there, noise from there, noise from there, noise from there. So I thought, sod it, I'll go down the garden, put my bleeding pump on. That makes a little bit of a noise. So I put my Paul pump on. And I'll come in here for a little quiet beer for 5 minutes until they all sort of pack away and stop what they're doing. So let's go and sit over the chair and have a little chat, shall we? Right, I'm back in my old spot. That's better. It looks really dark on this little screen. Looking at the back of the screen, it looks fine. So I'm not sure what's going on there. I'm not sure there's an adjustment. Tequila. God, I've had one mouthful of that. Mexico, just ancient history. Another little holiday booked up, Turkey. I had a deposit booked down, cancelled, rebooked, cancelled, rebooked. Booked another one for this year. It looks the nuts, 5-star, right on the water's edge. And we upgraded to a room overlooking the water and overlooking the beach, and it looks the nuts. I can't wait to go there in October. That's like a present for Jill from me to her, basically. It's later than we expected to go, but we were torn with the idea of going back to Mallorca, but we've been to Mallorca so many times lately in the last few years. And in October, weather's always nice in October in Mallorca and Portugal and all that. But you know what, this one come up and I said, come on, let's go to Turkey. Go back to Turkey again. And yeah, we wasn't going to go all inclusive. There was one I had booked already that cancelled, so I rebooked this other one. Then Jill saw this other one, which was 5-star, all inclusive. I thought, you know what? It was a little bit dearer, but the all inclusive bit will save you a few quid. Will save me a few quid anyway, so I can eat and drink what I want. Not that I go mad, of course. I'm never one to take the pee out of all inclusive. Bars, that's for sure. I like to pace myself, mate, to be fair. So yeah, I've got some brownie points a day. I'm waiting for the noise. Oh, it's gone quiet. Doesn't make a noise, that pump. I bought a little pallet home from work the other day, and I'm going to try and situate my pump when I get a chance, the sand pump onto a pallet, see if it deadens the noise slightly, because I think it's vibrating on the slab. I've got a feeling the slab that's on is a little bit hollowish underneath. I wonder if it needs some sort of cushioning or something, or maybe I could put some mats under it, some jigsaw mats. I'm not sure yet. I did post a above ground pool Facebook group, but these Americans for some reason don't want me on there. I don't know why. It seems to be like a private shop. There's over 1 million don't call them subscribers, do you, on Facebook? 1 million members of this group on Facebook. For some reason, I posted a couple of links I didn't like, but it's taken 2 or 3 weeks for like approval of a post. Is my pump noisy or not? You know what I mean? But and other people seem to be able to post like that. So that close to set up my own above ground pool Facebook group. I've got enough Facebook groups as it is. Well, I haven't. I've got 2. I've got my own private one, then I've got my personal one, and I've got the Life of John, the Facebook group, if you're interested. All things, everything really, about the channel. And then I've got my DJI drone group, which I run. It isn't that popular, I'm not on there a lot. But the above ground pool in America, the above ground pool Facebook group in America, I think it's got 1.3 million members. Must be a nightmare being admin and that, I suppose. Do you know what? I'll have a beer. Anyway, I said to darling Julian, because I was a good boy last night, and she did mention about me going out today, and I said, I might pop out today, darling. I said, little chit chat, casually dropped it in there. I said, I might wander out for a beer later. I said, oh, will you? I haven't told her what time yet. Drink up, let's go. I do like an early one at the weekends, Friday or Saturday. We were talking about the other night, my daughter's boyfriend. I'm too old to go out late now. I can't go out. All this going out at 9, 10 o'clock at night and all that stuff. I'm getting in at like 11, 12. Near miss last night. A massive, massive near miss. In Southend, picked my daughter up from this gig thing, this festival, a Lazy Bones festival. So if you're watching Nutter in the BMW or whatever car you're fucking driving, you dickhead, you're either out your head on drugs, a drink, or you've been chased by the police, one or the other. Because I picked my daughter and they were just giggling laugh because they had a few too much to drink. I picked my daughter and boyfriend up. Fiance. Daughter and fiance up, taking back, so we've been babysitting. So I picked them up this road. I've gone down the dual carriageway. No one really about. I'm doing 60 odd. Indicated left, come on the inside lane. Looked over the shoulder, all clear, all clear, all clear. This car, literally, it appeared from nowhere. I'm not even sure it's had lights on it. It appeared from nowhere up the back side of me. Coming, I was that far. I must have been an inch from it in this car because I come over the other side of the road to put into my lane. Undertook me, so coming, flew on the inside lane and come back out in front of me. I just about managed to pull back out into my lane. Honest, but my daughter, the fiance never really sort of realised what had gone on. It happened so quick. All I could do was toot the horn as loud as I could, constant. He hit this roundabout. I've never seen a car on UK roads, on a standard UK road, go around a roundabout so flipping quick. He absolutely flew. How he never come off and went into the ditch, or this car showing where it was, I do not know. So I don't know what's going on there. The bloke was a complete dick. So if you're watching complete dick, that drives like a complete dick, you nearly wrote off my motor, you nearly had a massive accident with like a parent, 2 parents, 3 parents, grandparents, a lot. Unbelievable. Stupid thing. No one drives like that normally, so he must have been off his head. That's all I can assume. Must have been. Anyway, I've had a couple of near misses this year. No fault of my own, but I'm getting old now, so I'm ultra careful on the roads now, touch wood. I did mention to darling Julian that I want a weekend car, so I broke the ice. She wasn't happy with it. She said, I'm not getting a weekend car, but the idea of in relationships, what you do, you break the ice and you mention it, and then you eventually get what you want, but you won't be straight away. So I'm working on it. Maybe Christmas time for next year, we'll have something on the road. I won't tell you what yet, but I'm looking at something. I've got my eye on something. A little convertible. Oh, now the mower's going. Okay. I might have to get another beer. So that was that. That was my interesting story. So I was babysitting last night. My little grandson, love it a bit. He's giving me a cuddle. The little granddaughter won't go to sleep. Little Molly, bless her. And I swear she's getting jealous, looking over at me. She was with Nan, and she's looking over at me, getting jealous. I'll cuddle my grandson. A little face, kept climbing over. But she was a little sweatback last night. It's quite warm last night, so I took her out in the back garden. Because I used to do my kids when I was little, gave a little like swing from side to side, sang to them. That woke her up a bit more. She weren't happy about that. Caused some tears, that did. So I decided not to sing to her anymore. But we were sort of in the garden wandering around, and she started. It's weird, kids. She's 4 or 5 months old. She's actually looking at planes and pointing at planes. Weird, isn't it, when they're that young? And actually can notice things. Then she's looking at toys. No, toys. She was fighting it. When kids fight, if you've got kids, grandkids, or kids, they fight to go to sleep. They don't really want to go to sleep. They want to go to sleep. They know they're tired, but they just want to stay up. I think life is so exciting. Everything they look at is new, and planes and stars and birds. Everything's like it's just like stuff they've never seen before. And they're fighting. They want to stay up. But you can't. You're tired. Go to bed. So I rocked her to sleep. I took her into the kitchen when it was a bit dark. I rocked her to sleep. I felt a bit bad actually. I took her upstairs, just getting heavy. I put her in the cot, dumped her. She fell on her front, like the roller back over. I said, Jill, better go and check now. So she's right, good as gold, diamond. But apparently she slept through the night. And then my little grandson Max, he stayed up late. We watched a film, and I told him a little bedside story. Every time I see my grandson Max, he wants me to make up stories. It's quite hard to make up stories. So I told him a story a couple of times before about a little boy getting left in his house. Last night's story I made up was about a little boy, because my daughter's had some work done. So this was about a little boy with a family who went off to work, and they left the little boy at home, and the builders looked after him. And then a couple of days later they came home, they couldn't find him, and it turned out the plaster had plastered him in the wall, and he was stuck in the wall, and the parents had to pull him out of the plaster. I think that went down well with my grandson. I'm not too sure. He was a bit, he laughed, but I hope I didn't scare him too much. But I did say to him, it's soft plaster, your parents pulled you out the wall. When you try to make up stories off the cuff, it's really hard. If any authors out there, please don't nick that story. That's copyrighted to Johnny Boy, all right? The boy that got hid behind the plasterboard wall. Well, it wasn't plasterboard, it was plaster. In my head, it was bonding plaster and multi-finish plaster. But I couldn't say that to my grandson Max, because he wouldn't have a clue what bonding and multi-finish is. So I sort of made it up, Poetic license, they call it, don't they? So when I next see him, when he's older, I might explain to him what plaster he was stuck behind. If he mentions it to me again, I'll mention. I did sort of say it was like an alcove for a cupboard. But he did, and you couldn't put a plaster in that deep, 10 inches thick. It would just fall. It wouldn't happen. But I should have supposed said plasterboard and then plaster, but he wouldn't know what plasterboard is. I don't think so. That was that. So I'm waiting for this. I'm rambling on about talking about shite. I'm waiting for these neighbours to stop doing that gardening. Got Stella on the old Perfect Draft machine. There's a couple of new ones come out soon on Perfect Draft. I can't remember what their names were. One that's not around in Essex or the south. A lot of people on this Facebook group have heard of it before. I've not. Something to do with Ozzy Osbourne, I think. I don't know, was it Ozzy Osbourne? I'm surrounded by rubbish here, if you can see. I've tried to clear this out, this little bowl, a little bit. But I have at my feet got 2 boxes, 3 bags of wood, kidney wood and wood, ready to go on the old log burner. In the UK, we have a weird bit of weather, but a sort of summer really sort of starts in August. But I think we've had summer already, to be fair. Oh, lovely, all shit over my barbecue, look, for the neighbour. Got down more. God, it's never ending. I'll spend the day telling up what the neighbours have done. But I better still not say too much in case they're watching this. Love them a bit, really. I mean, I've got some good neighbours around here. Wow, bubble wrap cloth is spinning on me, Paul, look there. I'll go and show you that in my next video, because I want to do this video about this little pipe that I've 3D printed. I've forgotten what I was saying there. Can't remember what I was flipping saying. Yeah, the Perfect Draft beer, so I'm on the Stella at the moment. Cheers. Bit early. What was it, 1:30, 2 o'clock? I only have a couple. And there's no jobs for me today. It's a jobless day today. I might do some bits tomorrow. You have one day of rest at least. I'll do work hard in the week. Some might not think I do, but I do. I have a little go anyway. A lot of it's mental work. So yeah, Perfect Draft now. They've got a new beer out, but yeah, that's what I was going to say. I've got 3 kegs to send back now, so I've got 2 in the box. And just as I was about to box them up and send them back, the other one, I don't know if I told you, but I had to tip it away. This is the beer. Let me reach down and get it. Don't tip over. That puppy. Because let's focus in on that, is it? I did not like that at all. A German geezer I worked with recommended it to me. It was rank. It's like 6.5%. It was coming out like a brown colour. The head was a brown colour. I think it is a lager, isn't it? Or did I get that wrong? Special malts, 3 malts. I don't know. I didn't like it at all, this beer. Brasserie du Mont Blanc. Ambry Special. I'll tell you what, I can't even pronounce it. I didn't like it. Maximum 40 degree. Oh, that's a container. Oh, no, I didn't like that at all, that one. Oh, I had to get rid of it. I struggled. In this weather, when it's hotter weather, you want a cold lager, I do anyway, or cold lager or Guinness Max. I can't drink ales in this weather, or anything warm or dark or owly. It's got to be a cold lager. I don't mind the cooler weather, some ales and bits and bobs, but I like to pull it through, so I've got 3 kegs to send back. So if you're not into perfect draft machines, you must get yourself one. I'll put a code below to get a discount if you want. Even the older machine's pretty good. The one I've got, I've had it for years now. It's not done me any harm. If I make my gut get bigger. Every time you send a keg back, you get 5 tokens. That's £15 worth of tokens there. It's good as noise. The strimmer's out now. I might have to pack away and go down a pub, to be fair. This is going to... See, if you lived in America, I don't want to keep my harping on about America. If you had a lump of land, even in the UK, if you had a bit of land, a bit more space, I'd love a bigger garden, a bigger barn, like a workshop area where I could do set some tools up and stuff. I'm struggling in this garden, I reckon. If I ever win the lottery, I don't need a bigger house. I wouldn't mind a bungalow. I wouldn't mind a bungalow with a bit of land, a bit of garden, a bigger bar in the back garden, and a workshop would be nice. Where you can actually walk in with some materials, a saw, a CNC machine, a few bits and pieces, and I can actually do some videos. And I'll be out in my own load of space, and they put me on this flipping noise. But there you go. It is what it is. Mustn't grumble, people. It's weekend. It's quite warm, and it is. I think it's beer garden weather today. My daughter was out of Red last night. I did message just now. They do this festival. I think it's a private park in Southend, Lazy Bones Festival or something, or Lazy whatever festival. Yeah, I think it was 5 to 11 last night. Sunday it's 5 to 11 or something like that. But on Saturday they're doing all-day ones. I read on the Facebook, on the website, so it's set up by 4 people, 4 blokes. It's like a private thing that's set up. Example played there last night. I think his set was quite good. I think he set a good example, actually. Today it's 11 to 11. I actually messaged my daughter, who's hanging a little bit today, apparently, been sick. I said to her, I haven't got a reply yet, have I? I did say to her, by the way, Jem, it's open to 11 to 11 today, if you want to go back for more. She hasn't replied. Oh, no, yeah. I said to her, the Lazy Bones Festival on today, 11 to 11, if you fancy going back for round 2, Gemma. Definitely not. Green face, sicky face, mask, shocked face, laughing face. And no, she's not happy. I think she's, too much of a good thing, people. It's lovely when it's going down, but when you're shit next day, I don't go mad too much anymore, to be fair. And then Jill said, oh, yes, I don't. Well, I do, sometimes. Parties and stuff like that. Right, no other news, people. I'm just waiting for these neighbours to stop making some noise, and I'm going to go out there and fiddle about my my pool, I think. I might go pop in and edit this video just quickly. Take a beer with me, have a little top up. Let's get a top up first, actually. Come on, follow me. Here we go. I've got a question for you. This is what I meant to ask you. Top this up. Is there... Oh, it's coming out better now. Look at that pour. That's not bad. Is there a date, like a cut-off date, or a pre-date when you have your birthday present? Because my birthday's in October. I really want this new camera that's coming out. I want to get one of these 360 cameras. I was that close. I was sort of looking and pulling the trigger on the Insta365. If you watch my channel, you'll know that I sort of got rid of all my other stuff, GoPros. Now I've gone over to DJI. I do like the DJI stuff, and I like the menu system. All the cameras have a sort of pretty similar menu system. So I've not used my Pocket 3 for a little while. I used the Pocket 3 a lot. I did do, because it's got the old gimbal and all that. But I'm watching filming rather now on the Action 4, which is quite a good buy at the moment. The DJI Osmo Action 5 came out. And so the Action 4 dropped down in price, so I thought I'd grab that. I sold on my GoPro, so now I've got the DJI Neo drone. May upgrade one day, but that's fine for what I want. It does the follow me stuff, which is what I like. I've got the Osmo Pocket 3 Creator's Edition with the gimbal, the mic, which I'm using here, because you can use this mic with the Osmo Pocket 3 and the action cameras as well, which is brilliant. So that saves you a few quid. And I've got the DJI Neo, so I've got all DJI stuff now. And this Osmo Action 4 is never cut out, never overheated, never let me down. It's got built-in stabilisation, it's waterproof, does pretty much what a GoPro can do, but in my opinion, a little bit better. I know the GoPro is really, really popular, but they've got a bit of competition with this DJI stuff. And DJI, I've got a new camera coming out now. Insta, I sold my little Insta camera. I had a little mini one. I've done videos and that, but it was a bit of a novelty. But they've got Insta. I've got a 360 camera. I've never really thought about it before. But I was watching something the other day. The Insta 360 version 5 or Model 5's out or something. And what you can do, because it's got a lens at the front, lens at the back, you can actually sort of, you don't have to do the spinning shots or anything, but you can actually choose the frame you want. So you can just walk along with it, do a vlog, or you can go on holiday, skiing, water skiing, fishing, or whatever you want. And when you edit it in the app, I think you have to edit in their app, not like DaVinci Resolve that I use. But I think when you edit it in their app, you can actually choose the frame you want. So as now, for instance, I'm limited with a frame I've got, because I'm just shooting. I mean, now, if this was a 360 camera, I could sort of take a frame from there, a frame from here, all around me. So you can sort of move it about. While I was looking at that, it got announced that DJI, they've got so much gear coming out all the time, DJI. I think they've got a new drone coming out this year. We're in 2025 at the moment. They've got a new drone coming out this year. The new Neo, I think Neo version 2 is coming out. They've got another drone coming out. I think they've got the Osmo Pocket 4 is rumoured to be coming out. I'm happy with my Osmo Pocket 3 at the moment. But they've got a 360 camera coming out. I think it'll be the first one they've ever done. I think I'm right in saying it's the first 360 camera that DJI have ever done. And I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be good. That brings me round to this issue of birthday presents. So I said to Jill, do you think I could have an early birthday present? She's older, you sort of buy what you want. But it's out soon, very soon. I think it's coming out on the 31st of July. But my birthday's not until October. So I'm thinking, could my kids all chip in and get me an early birthday present? Or is it too early? July. So end of July. Let's call it August. Let's call it August, September, October. So my birthday's end of October. So it's 3 months. Can you have birthday money 3 months in advance? That's my question to you. Is 3 months in advance on your birthday too early? Because the problem is, come October, I won't want that. I don't know, really. Right, I'm going to finish this video off. I'm going to have a beer. And I might just go and sit indoors and edit this video and wait for the neighbours to stop making some noise so I can crack on my other video, the pool video. It's been nice to speak to you. I've not done a little ramble for ages. If you want me to go live, let me know and we'll do a little live. I keep saying that, but we'll do that. So, yeah, question to you people. Oh, by the way, look out for the turkey holiday coming soon in October. Question for you people. When is early for your birthday? When is early too early? Do you know what I mean? I don't want my present in October. I want this new camera. I've got a feeling it's going to be the nuts as well. And I can do a lot more, like different editing with it. And hopefully, every week, the guys at work and friends of mine keep taking the piss out of me, basically, so I've not been fishing for ages. I genuinely have been busy with different stuff every week, and we've had something on. Barbecues, parties, babysitting last night. I love my grandkids a bit, so I'm never going to turn that down. So that's that. That's what happens. So anyway, I will see you later, people. Maybe see you again in a live, if you fancy doing a live. The subscriber count is going up slowly, which is good. And I appreciate everybody that subscribes to the channel, everyone that watches me talk shite, basically. Here's to a happy Saturday afternoon. And I'm going to go out later, sorry. Cheers, people. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.